So every 30 years, the economic model that a country has relied on to grow itself changes. Our economic model of services driving the growth started in 1991 after the liberalization happened. That is coming to an end because the 30-year period is coming to an end. Again, this was not by design. This was not a policy decision that happened. It's just so that it has happened this way that we are moving towards manufacturing. Now, why is that happening? I'll just give you a few pointers there. The first of all is that the rupee going to 110 to the dollar. So 100 to 110 is where we expect eventually the rupee to go because of all the things that are happening. Largely, AI is a catalyst. I think it's not the primary cause. The primary cause started a few years ago when automation hollowed out the factory jobs. So all the factories that we visit today are completely automated. I mean, even the smallest factory with just 100 crores worth of turnover in a manufacturing setup just has like 3 people, and the rest of it is all automated. You have machinery there. So contrary to what most people think, we are not a labor-intensive economy. We've become a capital-intensive economy. As a result, those jobs started getting hollowed out just 10, 20 years ago. Today, what we're seeing is that level, sort of shifting one level up, going into the services economy, which was the backbone of India's growth all these years. That is coming to an end. Now, as that sort of goes away, the kind of forex that we were earning from exporting our services, which was sort of allowing us to buy these lovely things, right? An iPhone or maybe laptops, whatever was imported, that power goes away because $250 billion worth of exports just going away is a big change. What will replace that? We think it's going to be manufacturing because firstly, as the rupee deteriorates vis-a-vis the global currency, our exports become more competitive. All these years that was not happening because exports from services led to the rupee achieving a certain level, which led to this not picking up. Our manufacturing exports were not competitive. That will happen now. And secondly, the FTAs that India is signing. So leave aside the US FTA, which is still in limbo, but even the FTA that we signed with the UK and EU are really good ones. So if you just actually look at what all we have gotten access to for our manufacturing sector, it's actually a very good FTA. And what that does is just puts us at par with someone like a Bangladesh, which had a tariff advantage over India. That sort of goes away, and that gives us greater access. So I think we are heading towards this whole era of manufacturing increasing. In fact, there's this one thing where every prime minister that came used to promise that we are going to take manufacturing to 25% of the GDP. They were unable to do it. Now, for better or for worse, we're already seeing that happen. It's not because of explicit policy change, it's just the way the world is evolving.